Good morning, students. Welcome to another class of business study. Once again, we are here with a few more new case studies, and these case studies are related to chapter organizing. Before going for this, we need to understand what are the different steps. As in our previous class also, we discussed the various steps for solving these case study question in very less time and with more accuracy. So let's have those steps once again to practice. The very first steps for the case study is to read the question and identify what is being asked in it. Number 2 step is to read the case and identify key lines, and number 3, correlate these key lines to the topic. So once again, these steps we will be practicing in the next cases that we will be discussing. So let's have a very first case study. This case study is all about an Nagia Steel Limited, Private Limited, but we will not read the case. We will read very first the question which is being asked in it. So what is the question in it? The question is identify the function of management and its stages. The moment you read this question, so in your drop down of your mind, the list of all the functions should come. There are 5 functions of management and they have asked which function it is. So there are 5 functions. So now your answer is confined to these 5 functions only. Out of these 5 functions, 1 function is related to that case. Now we'll start reading this case. Nagia Steel Private Limited has divided the whole of its business into 5 departments. Now, the company general manager is telling all the employees that different jobs are to be done by them. While giving the jobs to the employees, the nature of the job and the person's ability is specially being taken into account. This also being predetermined who will report to whom. This make it clear who is superior or senior and who is subordinate. So we have not only to identify the function, but we have to identify the stages of the process of that functions. So what are the key lines in this case study? So the very first key line that we can identify in the first 3 lines is the whole work of the organization divided into 5 departments. Division of work and identification of work in these lines are being discussed. General manager is telling all the employee what different jobs are to be done by them. So dear student, which function talks about identifying the work and dividing, grouping them into a similar kind of groups? This is somewhere, yes, you are very close to answer. And other lines which are key in this paragraph is while giving the job to the employees, the nature of the job and personal ability is specially being taken into account. It's not like that anyone is appointed on any of the work haphazardly. So they very systematically find out which job must be assigned to which individual. So assignment of duties is being taken account, and the next is it is also been predetermined who will report to whom. Somewhere reporting relationship they are talking about. So these key lines tell us, yes, the answer is here. It is the function organizing, because organizing is the function that talks about identification of work and grouping them, these work into similar kind of groups. Then number 2 is 2 stages they are talking about. So the work is allotted according to the nature of job and the person's ability to perform the job. So this function, this stage of process is assignment of job, and who will report to whom? This is establishing reporting relationship. So in this way, it's quite easy for us to solve this case study question in very less time. Let's take up another case. In this case, again, a big question is there, but we have to see the question first. What is the question? Identify the organizational structure of NGARD company. So, dear student, how many structures are there? So, there are two structures. One is functional structure and other one is divisional structure. It means out of these two, one is the answer. But how do we know that which one is the answer? For that, we need to study case study, and first we will read another question, because there are two questions involved in this question. The another question is, state any two advantages and two limitations of the structure identified in our para. So if you identify correct structure in the first step, then you have to state two advantages and the two disadvantages of the structure that you have identified. So the very first question is very important. For that, we will be reading the case. The case is, voltage fluctuation have been common and quite high in India. They harm our electrical appliances like television, refrigerator, and air conditioners, often leaving them in permanently damaged condition. NGARD company decided to manufacture stabilizers for North India, where the voltage fluctuation ranges from 220 volt to 230 volt. Once the demand for North India was taken care of, they decided to launch stabilizer of varying voltage from 19 voltage to 260 voltage for meeting the requirement of voltage fluctuation in other regions of India also. 3 engineers were appointed for the south, west, and east region of India. As the voltage was different in all the 3 regions, though all the engineers were appointed to manufacture stabilizer, but product differed from region to region. Now, after reading this, we come across certain key lines. The very first key line is, NGARD company decided to manufacture stabilizer for the North India. So, product they are going to produce is stabilizer. So it is only one product. When we are talking about single product, it may be in the different varieties. We are going to produce different variety of stabilizer, but the nature of product is only one. So when there is a single line of product we are talking about, so it's mostly related to the functional structure. The next key lines, we have 3 engineers were appointed for the south, west, and east region of India, as voltage was different in all the 3 regions, and they decided to create 3 regions for the same product. So here the answer is functional structure, and the advantages of functional structure is, we have to state any two advantages of functional structure. Number 1, managerial efficiency is increased. Number 2, it facilitates training because the limited skill is to be imparted. Number 2, part of that question, second question was limitation of functional structure. There is a conflict of interest when the interest of different departments come, and there is a hurdle in the complete development of employees because they are given training only in the few skills. So that is the hurdle in the complete development of individuals. So this is how we are going to solve these types of questions. So in this series we will take a one more case. So let's check out what is this case. Yeah, it's quite lengthy case study, but we will not look at the length, we will look at the steps that we have to follow. So this long case study we will find very easy for us. So the very first question is to identify again the function of management described in the above paragraph. And we told you the moment you come across functions, so in your mind the list of functions should generate. So there are 5 functions. So the individual will generate that list in his mind. What are the 5 functions that I have to identify? Next question is quote the line with the help of which answered the question A. So quoting of line means you have to identify a line in this paragraph which help you to tell you that this function is being discussed in question A. And next is identifying the activities included in each of the departments. So somewhere departments we are talking about, we are getting hints that departments are being created at organizing level. So let's start with the reading of this case. Ashutosh, Kamal and Ruby are 3 friends. Ashutosh has completed his studies in MBA. Kamal has done engineering and Ruby has completed his studies in fashion designing. Now, all of them wanted to start a business together. After surveying the market, they decided to start the business of making designers' ladies' suit. Now, the main question before them was to determine the activity to be performed in the business and set up the department. All the 3 of them prepared the list of following activities together. So here is the list: purchasing the clothes, purchasing other material, production, stocking the goods, production research, advertisement, sales, financial arrangement, correspondence, arrangement of employees. So they have listed all these functions that they are expected to perform if they are going to open the business. They decided to group all the 10 activities and divide them into 5 departments. And they have also decided to group all these activities into different departments. What are these departments? It's a purchase department, production department, finance department, personnel department, and marketing department. So let's find out what is the key line, because we can understand there, I think, what are the steps. So we have to identify first of all the key lines. So to understand key lines, see, now the main question before them was to determine the activities to be performed and set up the department. Now this is the key line, because this function talking about identification of work and division of work, and then grouping those activities into departments. So this is the key line. So this is the key line. To this line we will be quote for answer B. When answer B we have to write. So this is the main line that we will be quoting. And this line indicate which function of management? This, yes, of course, it is organizing, right? So these are the key line that tell, and then departments are being created. This is talking about the different department we wanted to create for the business. So all these key line help us to answer this case study. Function is organizing. Line quoted is now the main function before them is departments, and they have asked what are the different activities to be grouped into different departments. In the previous slides, we have shown the list of certain activities. You have to write which activity will be shown in which department. Like purchase department, they are going to purchasing clothes and other material. For production department, they are going to take care of production, stocking the goods and production research. Financial department will be taking care of financial arrangement and correspondence. Marketing department will take care of sales and advertisement, and personnel department will take care of arrangement of employees. So although this case study seems very lengthy, but if you go through step by step and taking into account all the possible things that you need to do, so these long questions you seem to be very easy to answer. I hope these case studies are clear to you and their steps. I hope you will be keep your spirit high and continue practicing case studies in this way. Thank you, students. Have a wonderful day ahead.